Hey, Dr. Graham Peterson here for another video. Have you guys ever dealt with sleep issues? Most people have here, especially up in the Northwest. We're going to talk about how to improve sleep today. And when it comes to sleep, we have to look at multiple different things when it comes to the body. There could be multiple factors when it comes to our sleep issues. So I'm going to talk about a few things that I usually address with my patients when it comes to sleep issues. One of them being screen time. Screen time, we're in the society where we're on our phones, we're in front of our computer watching TV before we go to bed. The thing is, the brain needs to get in a state where it's dark because it needs to produce naturally melatonin. It can't produce that melatonin if it isn't naturally dark. So I always tell people at least 2 hours away from their screen in order to get very good sleep. That's just one thing. I'm sure probably maybe you guys have already done that. So there's definitely a few other things here. The other thing is taking a neutral bath. What I mean by that is kind of a lukewarm bath, more calming. You can also use things such as Epsom salt, do an Epsom salt bath to just kind of calm the nerves, especially for those people who are a little bit more stressed and have a little bit more anxiety, tend to have a racing mind at night. It can help calm down the mind. Another good practice is, even if you have things racing in the mind, is to have a to-do list. Do that to-do list right before you go to bed so you're not thinking about it before you go to bed. Make sure you write that down, and so you're not thinking about it throughout the night. Next thing is also breathing exercises. Again, for people who are really have anxiety issues or stress, doing breathing exercises before you go to bed are really helpful to calm down the nervous system to be able to let you sleep at night. Next thing, and probably a lot of you might have done this, melatonin or 5-HTP. The thing is, people don't realize what each one of these do. Melatonin is supposed to help you go to sleep. So if you have issues falling asleep, initially melatonin is supposed to be helping with that. But if you're having issues with staying asleep, you don't have a problem falling asleep, but staying asleep, you actually need to take something like 5-HTP. That is actually a chemical in the brain that actually helps with you to stay asleep, stay in that sleep mode. So a lot of people get those mixed up. So again, melatonin is to help you go to sleep. 5-HTP is more to help you stay asleep. The other thing is managing your cortisol. So managing your cortisol levels can be really helpful because cortisol is supposed to be highest in the morning. Here in the American society, sometimes that could be flipped. Our cortisol levels could be really high at night. And we do that here at Nature's Health Clinic, is managing people's cortisol levels, checking their cortisol levels, checking their adrenal function to make sure that they don't have high cortisol levels. And if they do, we need to kind of manage that through other kind of diet and supplementation that we use to help manage those cortisol levels. Because if your cortisol levels are spiked high at night, you're going to have a really hard time falling asleep at night because you're going to have that racing mind and just be very energetic. The other thing is managing hormones. So for a lot of women who are going through menopause, managing hormones is really a big issue, dealing with those hot flashes. And we could do a few things with that. There's other things such as like maca and black cohosh that can help manage the hot flashes, and other things that can help as far as diet, and even if we have to, using hormone replacement therapy. The other thing is exposure to natural light. So when it comes to sleep, we need to expose ourselves to natural light very first thing in the morning to help reset the biological clock, is what we call it, to help reset it. Here in the Northwest, it's kind of hard to get that, especially in the winter months. What I usually tell people is to actually get yourself a natural light lamp that you can have right next to wherever you're working right first thing in the morning. At least an hour exposure. But if it's sunny that day, or if there's nice, you just expose yourself very first thing in the morning to help reset that cycle to be able to, at nighttime, be able to be ready to sleep. The other thing is, in Chinese medicine, people who wake up around the 2 to 5 o'clock range, we call that liver gallbladder time, because the liver gallbladder is being very active and needs some support. So if there is a liver gallbladder that needs to be supported there, that's what we kind of address here at Nature's Health Clinic, is to make sure that the liver and gallbladder is healthy and healthy functioning. Sometimes that can actually also help with people who have sleep issues. The last thing I'm going to talk about is timing of dinner, or at least timing of when you eat your last meal or snack. Again, if you're actually having a big meal, it's hard to keep to be able to go to sleep because your digestive system is very active and keep you up at night. And so trying to at least 2 hours or even 3 hours before you go to bed to not have your meal. So I tell people last meal no later than 8 o'clock, be able to help your digestive system to be able to break down those foods. So that are just some of the tips that I typically give. Things that here at Natural Health Clinic, we kind of look at more of the hormones and cortisol levels and adrenal function and also liver function to see if there's issues there with sleep. And if you guys have any questions, please do leave a comments in the section below. Like this video, give me a big thumbs up if you like the video. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.